Well, I hope you all are having a great Saturday. I'm student meteorologist Liam Kenny bringing you a tropical update from my home studio back here in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. I was originally just going to make a post, but considering there was a little bit more activity now going on in the tropical Atlantic, I wanted to just do a regular video update because I figured it would just be easier. You may not know this, but we actually had a subtropical storm out in the North Atlantic Ocean as we speak. This is subtropical storm Patty. It has maximum sustained winds of 65 miles per hour as of the late 11 o'clock advisory from the National Hurricane Center. As you can see on satellite imagery, it's not all that good looking on satellite imagery. There is some convection here along the eastern and the northeastern side of Patty, but definitely it doesn't look like a very healthy tropical system to say the least. Now you might be wondering, why is this not just a regular tropical storm and a subtropical storm? What is the difference of the two? Well, a subtropical storm forms as two different air masses collide, basically a warm front and a cold front colliding together, and that creates a subtropical storm, whereas a tropical storm or eventually a hurricane gets its strength from warm ocean water. So two very different systems. They kind of look alike, but as far as their atmospheric and meteorological components, they are a little bit different. The bottom line, Patty will be heading further and further away from the United States of America, losing strength as it heads towards Portugal and Spain. So bottom line, Patty is no threat to the United States or our area in general whatsoever. Back closer to home, I've been closely monitoring two different areas of low pressure for potential tropical development. The main one is in the South Central Caribbean Sea, east of Central America, just now to the northwest of South America. And this has an 80% chance of becoming a named storm in the next 7 days, and it even has a 60% chance of becoming a named storm over the next 48 hours. We also have another area of low pressure that is just now to the north and east of the Dominican Republic, and that one only has about a 10% chance of forming. And even if it does form, it will likely get absorbed by whatever this area of low pressure will actually be coming to be. The reason why that this has such a high chance of forming into a tropical storm is because there is very little wind shear across the Gulf of Mexico, or excuse me, across the Caribbean Sea, and the water temperatures are still very, very warm and very favorable for tropical development. So that is why the National Hurricane Center has given this as high of a chance of development as it currently does. Now I want to show you the spaghetti model. This is basically all of our ensemble members giving us their own opinion of what they think that this system will be doing, and they are in pretty good agreement of this thing turning into at least a tropical storm and heading southwest of Cuba, east of the Yucatan Peninsula, probably emerging into the southeastern Gulf of Mexico. Now, by showing you this graphic, I don't want anybody across the Gulf Coast or in Florida to get worried about another tropical system or another dangerous tropical system coming your way. The reason why I don't think that is going to happen is because if we look at the wind shear forecast right now, there's not a lot of wind shear in the Caribbean Sea right along here where you can see these blue colors, and that's indicating pretty favorable atmospheric conditions for a tropical system to form. However, as you go north of the Caribbean Sea into the Gulf of Mexico and across the southeastern coast of the United States of America, look how much red is on our map here, indicating that there are very strong upper level winds creating a much unfavorable condition or much unfavorable atmosphere for a tropical system to be in. So bottom line, even if it does emerge into the southeastern Gulf of Mexico as we head into this upcoming work week, it's very, very unlikely that this system will turn into a tropical storm or a hurricane. So don't let anybody on social media fool you by saying there's another major hurricane going to Florida or anything else like that. It's very, very unlikely. It could come into the Gulf of Mexico as a tropical storm, but again, still by that point in time, it's still way too early to know exactly what the system will be doing. So bottom line, the only thing that we know right now is that it's likely that a tropical system will be forming as it heads into the Central Caribbean Sea, but as far as the U.S. impacts go, if anything, they should be very, very minimal, if that. Now, I do want to just take a look at where we are currently at in the hurricane season. Of course, it is now November 2nd. We are less than 30 days away from the final end of the hurricane season, indicated by my little flag there. So we still have a little bit left to go in the hurricane season, but definitely by far the most active time period, which is in September and October, is now over. And a quick look at the names that we will be using to name the rest of systems that form this hurricane season. Of course, we have subtropical storm Patty out there right now. So if the one in the Caribbean Sea does get a name, it will be named Raphael. Alright, that's going to be it for this video. Hope you all have a great rest of your day, and please be sure that you're getting outside and enjoying the amazing weather that we have. Hope you all have a great rest of your Saturday.